The root of Chinese Qigong. Danmo's Muscle Tendon Changing Classic. As mentioned before, Danmo's Muscle Tendon Changing Classic includes two parts. The first part is the Waidan external Qigong exercises, and the second part is the Neidan internal Qigong training. The Waidan external Qigong has already been discussed, so we will discuss the Neidan internal training here. Danmo's Neidan training includes two major practices. A small circulation. One of the major purposes of Neidan training is to fill up the Qi reservoir, the 8 vessels. When the Qi there is abundant, you will be able to supply enough Qi to the rest of your body. Small circulation has two major purposes. The first is to build up Qi at the lower dantian, and the second purpose is to store circulation Qi in the two major reservoirs, the conception and governing vessels. You must learn abdominal breathing in order to build up Qi at your lower dantian. Then you must let this Qi to circulate in the vessels and open up the cavities which are plugged up or where the Qi flow is sluggish. For example, when you were a child, the Hui cavity in the perineum was wide open. However, as you got older and abandoned abdominal breathing, it gradually plugged up so that the Qi circulation through it becomes sluggish. There are a number of other cavities where the Qi path narrows and the circulation slows down. Wherever there is circulation sluggish and not smooth, the Qi supply to the organ and the entire body will lose its balance and you may become sick. There are a number of ways in Qi can be circulated in the body through the small circulation. However, there are two major ones which are commonly practiced: the fire path and the wind path. The fire path, Huo Lu. The fire path is the way Qi naturally circulates in the human body. The Qi moves down the conception vessel, Ren Mai, and end up the governing vessel, Du Mai. The conception vessel is considered yin and runs down the center of the front of the body. The governing vessel is considered yang, positive. It runs from the huin, where it connects to the conception vessel, up along the outside of the spine to the back of the neck. Passes over the head to the top of the inside of the mouth, where it connects with the yin vessel over on the tongue. Normally, post-birth Qi or fire Qi, which was converted from Jing of food and air in the Sanjiao or the triple burner. After this Qi is converted, it is stored in the middle dantian. This Qi moves down to the lower dantian and mixes with water Qi. The mixed Qi moves down to the huin, and at the huin it divides into two Qi flows. One of them enters the thrusting vessel in the spinal cord and moves up to nourish the brain. This path is considered the water path, and it is the path trained in marrow brainwashing Qigong. The water path will be discussed later. The second flow passes the huin and moves up the back, following the governing vessels along the outside of the spine, passes over the crown, and finally connects to the conception vessels to complete the cycle. The second path is the fire path. As Qi circulates through the fire path, there is always one part of the path where the Qi level is higher than elsewhere, and this area circulation around the path regularly 24 hours. It is this area of higher Qi potential which keeps the Qi flowing. I believe that this potential is created by the earth spinning inside the sun's electromagnetic field. Just as water will only flow from higher to a lower level, Qi will only move from a place of higher potential to one of lower potential. In Chinese medicine, this place of higher potential is called Zi Wu, Liu Zhu. Zi refers to the 2 hours between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. and Wu refers to the time between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Liu means flow and Zhu means tendency. Zi Wu Liu Zhu therefore means the major Qi flow tendency, which follows the time change. In the fire path, the place of higher potential normally starts at noon at the middle dantian and moves down to reach the lower dantian and mix with the dantian Qi between 2 to 4 p.m. Next, it goes down to the huin at sunset and moves to the back in the evening, reaching reaching the top of the head at midnight. At sunrise, the qi is in the face, and by noon it has reached the middle dantian to complete the cycle. One of the major purposes of small circulation practice is to build up original qi at the lower dantian. Original qi is created from the original essence drawn from the kidneys, which mixes undesirable products from the food and air, which mixes with the dilute, the post-birth qi, which comes from food and air. Post-birth qi contains undesirable products from the food and air, is considered fire qi because it has a heating effect on the body. Original qi is considered water qi, and it is pure and cools down the fiery qi, diluting and cooling down the contaminated qi in the first step, and is the first step in cooling down the fire in your physical body. This process will slow your body's degeneration. In the fire path, a practitioner usually learns to build or strengthen his water qi in the lower dantian through abdominal breathing or mental concentration. When the qi is built up to a certain level, the mind leads the qi to circulate through the conception and governing vessels. Another task in small circulation is the opening of cavities where the qi flow is sluggish. In fire path qigong training, there are 3 cavities which must be opened and are considered dangerous. If you do not understand this and do not proceed cautiously, you might cause yourself serious injury. The fire path will be discussed in greater detail in later volumes. On small circulation meditation, you may also refer to the chapter on Neidan in others' Qigong book, Qigong, Health and Martial Arts. The wind path, generally speaking, the wind path of qi circulation is not as popular as the fire path because it circulates qi in the direction opposite to the normal flow. Many Qigong practitioners believe that it will disturb the natural qi circulation and cause problems. There are very few documents which discuss this path. However, some discuss a portion of the complete cycle, usually from the lower dantian up to the middle dantian, and many Qigong practitioners have trained it. In this portion of the wind path qi circulation, once the original qi is built up in the dantian, the practitioner leads it up to circulation in the direction opposite to the one trained in the fire path. Normally, this is trained when you have completed your fire path small circulation. There are 2 reasons for circulating wind path. 1. To slow down the natural qi circulation in the conception and governing vessels by circulating qi against the flow. If the qi flow in your fire path is too yang because of excitement, injury, sickness, or even eating poor food, your whole body will become too yang, which this qi is disturbed through the 12 qi channels. This yang qi will damage your organs and make your mind excited and scattered. The wind path can regulate the qi circulating in your fire path and rebalance the qi in your body. An important qigong practice is raising up the pre-birth qi, essence qi, or water qi generated in the lower dantian to cool down the post-birth qi, food and air qi, or fire qi, which is generated in the middle dantian at the solar plexus. When this is done, the clean water qi will be able to dilute the contaminated fire qi before it starts to circulate. This raising the water qi is done through the wind path. Wind path circulation will be discussed in more detail in a later volume on small circulation meditation. Grand circulation, or Daju Tian. After you opened up the path of conception and governing vessels, you have completed what is called Xiao Zhu Tian, or small circulation. This was the first step in the Neidan part of Damo's muscle tendon changing classic. The second step is opening the 12 channels to keep the qi flowing in the organs and limbs. As mentioned before, Neidan differs from Weidan Qigong in that it builds up the qi in the body and then circulates it outwards to the limbs. Only after you have opened up all the 12 channels and the qi is able to flow to the extremities are you protected from the qi blockage, which are associated with the Weidan muscle tendon exercises. Once you have completed your grand circulation, you have completed Damo's Neidan muscle tendon Qigong training. This training must be completed before a Qigong practitioner begins Damo's Mara brainwashing Qigong training.